car already, deconned, you know, washed, everything's done to it. We need to polish it. Today, we're just gonna do a light polish with the Gyeon primer. And we're gonna be using the Nautical 1 pads from McKee's. I like these blue ones here, very nice. And we're gonna use the old Griot's G21 Boss. Got a 5-inch backing plate on it. And I'm just gonna go over the car real quick, get any leftover residue I can off there, add a little bit of gloss to it, and then we're gonna panel wipe it and get ready for the coating. All right, we've got our pad here. We're gonna spray a mist, put a little mist of water on there, and we're gonna put some, shake up the primer real good and put some on the pad here. And we're just gonna polish the hood. All right, we finished polishing the whole hood. We're gonna spray some Gyeon Prep. Done. Now we just got to go around the rest of the car. Luckily we don't have to do the top, but we're just going to go around the sides the same way. Let me get it done real fast so I can move on here. All right, so we've knocked out most of the big panels with the Griot's. Now we're going to use the Flex PXE80 for the small panels. You know, and there's little panels like up here, around here. They just have different grooves and different spaces that you need to use a small polisher on some of these areas in here. So stuff like that, you know, around the bumper. All right, guys, we got it all nice and polished out. Woo! We did 2 panel wipes. We did one to get the bulk of it off, and we came back a second time for anything we missed. And now, let's put a coating on there. All right, I've got Gyeon Pure here. I think I'm gonna go with that on the car, and this is their kit. So it comes with a few different things. You've got your product, first of all, and you've got a block applicator. You've got many different applicators here you can use to apply it. You've got your little card you can place inside the car to let them know what you've applied. And you've got some directions here. So Pure is a thicker coating. It's over 80% based SiO2, and maybe a little bit difficult to work with for some of you that don't work with coatings. They also have a kit called One that's easier for first-time users, but since I've already done Moe's, which is the hardest one, I'm going to go with Pure on this one. And I'm gonna lay down 2 layers of pure with about an hour in between layers. So let's get started on this. They have a little bit of a different application they want you to use. They want you to work in straight lines, wait about 10 to 20 seconds, and then remove it. Lots of microfiber towels. Now I ran out of Gyeon towels, so I'm gonna have to use these cheaper towels here, but it's gonna be just fine. All right, so we're gonna start by shaking this up really good. I've been shaking it for a minute or so already. Take the top off. We've got our block and our applicator wrapped around it. We're gonna drip some product on here. Get it nice. And we're gonna work in straight lines. Now you can feel that this is a thicker coating. And like I said, this is over 80% SiO2. All right, we've waited about 20 seconds here. We're gonna start with our first wipe. And I think they want you to go in straight lines as well. I mean, it feels good coming off. Once you get that initial layer off, I'm gonna flip the towel over. Now I'm going to come back over with one more clean towel in case I've missed anything. And I'm just lightly buffing this. I'm not pressing hard at all. All right, so I forgot to film. I was applying it on this side, but anyway, same thing, up and down the whole way. Give it about 10 to 20 seconds. And you can see the coating on there compared to this side. There you go. Can you see it? Right here in the middle. So when we take it off, we want to go in a same straight line pattern. Now I don't know if it matters if you go different direction or whatever, but I'm just gonna stick to what I've heard. Gonna flip the towel. Clean side. And I'll get my clean towel again, my third one. And make sure you go over past the areas you're working in. And that's it. The hood is done. We're gonna let that cure for an hour, and then we're gonna do a second coat. We're gonna work our way around the front, all the way around the side, the back, and come back to the hood. Okay guys, it's exactly 1 hour and I just finished coating the whole vehicle with Gyeon Pure. One coat at this point. Now you could be done and in about a day or so you could put on the Cure after that. Really easy. The coating is definitely thicker and grabby. It reminds me of NV Car Care's coating. I forget what that's called, but I used it on one of the cars I did. And other than that though, this is a very forgiving coating, very easy to use. I used 2 towels at this point, and one to buff off the thick residue right away. I'd flip, I'd go over it again, and then I'd use the second towel to wipe off anything left after. So basically 3 wipes for each panel. And I did all the lights, all the paint, top and bottom. So really good. I'm going to take a little half-hour break here, and then I'm going to apply the second layer of Pure. So anyway, 1 hour and done, each coat. All right guys, we're on layer 2 here. I've gone through about 40% of the bottle, and I have 2 more applicator cloths I'm going to go over. I'm going to run through and use. So out of all 4, I'm probably going to use all 4 of them. All right, let's start off. Let me pour some on here. Get this nice and primed up. Ooh, now it feels real slick this time. Not like before. Now I'm going to work the whole section at once now. All right, so the second time around, the coating is not as sticky. It's more slick going on and coming off. I got a lot more working time. Not that I had a problem the first time around, but I went ahead and went right for the whole big hood panel. No problem at all. I'm gonna run through this now, and I think I can get through it pretty quick. I'm gonna say I get through it in 30 minutes. All right, see you guys when I'm done. All right, guys, I just finished the second layer of the Pure, and I'm gonna give it, I don't know. I'm in no hurry to apply this other topper cure on top of it, but sorry about that, my bottles are falling over here. But it does look like it might rain outside, so I may have to do it later today, or I'll just leave it in the garage overnight. Not really a big deal. Came out really, really nice. Tell you what, I'll give you my thoughts on it right now. Here we go. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed the video, hit that like and subscribe button and press the notifications bell so you get all the new videos we're putting out. Today we're talking about my new car, my new Tesla. I got the Model 3, and I needed something. Well, we've been working on prepping and polishing it, but I wanted to put a protection product on there. I needed a coating. So Gyeon Pure is what I went with, and it comes with their coating, which is a 50 ml bottle, and their 100 ml cure topper or sealant basically. And in the beginning of this video, what we did was we had already deconned it in the last video, so all we need to do is use primer. I did a light polish all the way around the car, just bring out some more gloss. Then I used the Gyeon prep spray 2 times, went around the car, panel prepped it, sprayed it on, and wiped it down. It's nice and clean at that point. And then I brought out the Pure. All right, Pure is a thick, viscous formula. When you put it on and you rub it on, you'll feel it on there. It's very thick, but don't be worried, because it actually goes on very easy. It's very forgiving, and actually I really enjoyed this coating. I'm liking the way it looks out there. I mean, the white is just really popping with the sky right now. I can see the clouds in it. It's more of a hard gloss, hard shell type of gloss rather than a crisp look. This is very candied. All right, so very, very nice product there. I did 2 layers. I went all the way around the car and waited about an hour and a half. I went and got some lunch, and then I put on the second layer. The second layer was much faster. The coating just went on real smooth and easier. I stretched out the panel sizes I worked on, no problem at all. I did see one high spot I left on there probably for about 10 minutes, and it wiped off very easy on the second coat, so not really a problem. You only need 1 coat though, guys. I just did 2 because, you know, I can, and why not? And I think you can do up to 3 coats. 2 is probably plenty. All right, now this is an 18-month rated durability on this coating. I'm not sure what 2 coats gets you, but as long as you're putting cure on top of there, it's going to be just fine. Everything's going to look great, and this is, I just know this is going to be phenomenal, guys. I mean, I could feel the slickness going on underneath my towel as I'm wiping off the different layers. Very, very nice product, very easy to use, guys. I used all the applicator cloths that it came with. I used 4 towels. And don't be afraid, you're gonna need some extra towels on this one, so just use them. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll give you guys an update on this in the future here. Talk to you later. All right, guys, here's a little bonus footage for you if you stayed with me that long. It's been about 12 hours since I applied the 2 coats of Pure on here. Now, I got busy yesterday afterward and I had to do some stuff, but I still wanted to apply another layer of something. And I'm torn between applying another layer of can coat or another layer of skin. Now, I really love the way the skin felt on my wife's vehicle. It's like the slickest top coat I've ever felt. It's so awesome. I really want that on my car. But then again, the can coat is supposed to give this amazing durability and hardness to the Pure when topped with it. So I'm not really sure which one I'm gonna do. Well, it's either one of them is not going to do itself, so I better get started. I'll show you which one I pick right now. All right, and since I've already done skin on the other Tesla, I'm going to go with the can coat. I just want to see what the differences are going to be, and let's get going with this. So remember to cup this. We're going to spray about 4 sprays inside there. We're gonna wipe it on. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna go around the rest of the car. I'm gonna finish up with the can coat. It's very quick and easy. Remember, you wanna cup your towel, spray it in there, and wipe it on. You know, every couple panels, flip the towel and use a fresh side. That's all I can tell you. We'll be back when I'm done. All right, so I finished the car. It took about 25 minutes to go all the way around it with the can coat. Pretty easy. I mean, you know, spray it on, wipe it, flip the towel, wipe it off. The big part is spraying away from the car or going outside to spray it and running back in. You don't want this stuff landing on the car. But we'll see how this comes out on top of the Pure over there. How this combination of 2 coats of Pure, 1 coat of can coat works out. Like I said, on my wife's car, I have 2 coats of Mo's and skin. Now, skin is the big slick factor in there. So we'll find out and see how it goes down on there. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.